welcome to Thursday, December 17th math lesson. So we are wrapping up chapter 5 in our math book today. Today's going to be your review. Tomorrow will be your test, okay? And we'll do the test in the book just like we did for chapter 4. We are just flying through these chapters. So go ahead and grab your math book and turn to page, let me find it, 343. 343. Okay, so just to go over some of the main things that we talked about in this lesson, or this chapter, let's remember, we learned about true or false. So if something is true, that means it is correct. It's right. Now, if something is false, it's not correct. No good. Now, when we look at a number sentence that has the answer, we could say, is this true? Remember, that's another way of saying, is this right? Is this correct? You could say, yes, that's true. Or if it's wrong, you could say, no, that's false. Now, we also learned how we can write missing numbers to fill in addition sentences or subtraction sentences to make the sentence true. We can also add 3 numbers. Instead of just adding 2 numbers together now, we can add 3. And we also learned how to make a sentence true. Maybe it was missing a minus sign or an addition sign. We learned how to make them true. So for today, it's just 2 pages. Front of this page, 343, and then the back, 344. They show you before each section what it was all about. Now remember, for set A, it says, solve to find out if the equation is true or false. So they have 6 plus 5 equals 3 plus 8. They remind you that you solve one side first. So let's look at this 6 plus 5. And they figure out that that's 11. Then they solved the other side. 3 plus 8 equals 11. So look, 11 equals 11. This equation is true. So you will practice on your own over here for number 1 and number 2. Then down here below set B, they're showing you how we learned how to write missing numbers to make those equations true. So if it has 4 plus 7 equals 6 plus something, you need to think, okay, both sides should equal 11 because that's what 4 plus 7 equals. So 6 plus what would equal 11? You could count on with your number line, counters, quick pictures, and you can see that you need a 5 to equal 11. So the missing number is 5. 4 plus 7 equals 6 plus 5. There are several different spots over here for you to practice finding those missing numbers to make the equation true. Now, if you'll turn to this page, the back part, it has set C. Now, this is where they remind us that you can add 3 numbers in any order. Remember, the add-ins can be flipped. Let's sing it. The add-ins can be flipped. The add-ins can be flipped. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the add-ins can be flipped. The sum stays the same. The sum stays the same. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the sum stays the same. So they have 2 plus 8 plus 2. So first they made a 10. They thought, well, 2 plus 8 is 10, and 2 more would be 12. Now down here they decided, let's make a double. 2 plus 2, I know is 4, so if I add 8 more, I get 12. However works for your brain. Whatever you need to do, solve these problems over here. Even if you need to use your counters, if you need to use your fingers, if you need to draw your dots over here to help you, that's perfect. Now down here, they want you to think about, are you using the numbers in the symbols correctly? Are you adding and subtracting accurately? So they want you to write the correct symbol or the number to make the equation true. And tell how you knew it, okay? Tell why you chose that. Make sure today, for December 17th, you send me your pictures of pages 343 and 344. Also, don't forget, do your writing journal. At least 3 good sentences, best handwriting, finger space in between each word, capital at the beginning, and a period or a question mark or an excited mark at the end. All right, I will see you